Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Front row on the ferry. Sure, we're not front row center, but sometimes you just got to take what you can get. There's a boat. Lots of pelicans today. Crack in the windshield. Ferry's crossing at the ferry crossing. Huh? Check out all those pelicans up there on top of the piling. Pretty cool. They're down in the water. It's going to be that kind of day. We're going to spot some dolphins, right guys? I think I just spotted one. I'm going to keep watching. Straight ahead center. Usually you guys spot them better than I do. I'm looking through my phone, and a lot of you guys are watching it on a 68-inch smart TV where the dolphins are bigger than the ships I'm looking at. Maybe it wasn't. He would have come up by now. We're on one of the older ferries. That's one of the bigger, newer ones over there. I kind of like the old, smaller ones better. Because if we were on the right-hand side of the new ferry, we wouldn't be able to see a thing. It is right around 10:30 a.m. and came right down 361 and pulled directly onto the ferry, which is always nice. No wait. We didn't stop at all. Slowed down. Corpus Christi Aransas. Tugboats. Those are awesome. We're on the mainland side, heading towards Port Aransas. Right over there is the ferry landing, and Roberts Point Park is right there. We're going to see some dolphins, guys. Went to Wally World this morning. Bought items from the blessing box that were paid for by David and Luciano. And I still have money, guys, to load it back up again. I don't like leaving too much all at once. I don't know why. I figure if I spread it out over a few days, gives more people a chance at it. And I want to thank Art Hasty. When I woke up this morning, I had a gift from Art Hasty through my Cash App. So thank you very much, Art. That was very kind of you. I appreciate you, buddy. You've done that quite a few times. And yeah, that is awesome. Going to get some gas with that later today. Pelicans are just going crazy. Since it's overcast, it's a Friday morning. Not too many people lining up for the ferry yet. Usually in the afternoon, it'll pick up more people, longer lines. I don't see any oil tankers coming through. And that's okay. I wouldn't mind a big oil tanker. I don't mind waiting for a big ship to come through. We are going to go to today. I want to go right down there where those brown roofs are, almost at the tip of where the tugboat is pointing. It's kind of on the way to Charlie's pasture. Hopefully there'll be a bunch of people there fishing, and maybe we can catch some ships coming by. But my buddy Mike reminded me of something cool that happens there, and I don't think I've caught it on film. I've seen it happen quite a few times, but we'll see. The tide looks fairly high right now, and that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't check the tides. It just happens to be a coincidence. Yeah, I think we need a high tide for this phenom. That pelican just caught something. Might still be in his bill. My crack passed inspection. For all you guys who like to remind me that I have to get a new inspection sticker, you are wording your statement incorrectly. I already have a new inspection sticker. And this one's good for 15 more days, 16 more days. Not quite sure what today is. I think Monday's your last day to file taxes if you haven't filed taxes yet. I think this year they extended it to the 18th because there's 2 New England states that have a holiday. I think Maine and New Hampshire had some type of Revolutionary War holiday. Could that be right? I don't know why I bother reading. I don't retain any information. I just get general guidelines. There's a cormorant up there hanging with the pelicans. I wonder why they're here today. Like, what's going on? That must be a school of something, right? School of mullet or... But if that's the case, why wouldn't there be dolphins here? There's a lot of fish. Ooh, here comes the Esther Spirit. That looks like a crude oil tanker. It looks like it's got a lot of crude oil in it because it's sitting so low. I guess that's why we have been waiting, huh? Well, that's pretty cool. I'll try to look it up on the app, but you know what? You guys got the name. You guys look it up on the app. I'm tired of doing your dirty work. There's an app called Vessel Finder, and it's free. And you can look up Esther Spirit. So what do you think, guys? How big is this one? I'm saying 330 meters long and 60 meters wide. That's my guess. I'm also going to guess that it's pretty beat up. The ocean will do that to you. I'm going to say this is 2007. I'm going to need Robert to prove me wrong. If you're watching today, Robert, I really appreciate you, buddy. Robert looks up stuff and always has some facts for me. I'm going to have to start getting him to ride along. I would love to have someone right now on the phone next to me looking up facts. I don't know. I'm horrible at guessing how big they are. I'm better at in the channel where we usually watch them at the South Jetty. That's where I'm kind of used to seeing them. But I don't know. This one could be, I don't know. It's so hard to get a perspective on them, you know? It's pretty cool. Someone look up the Esther Spirit. I think the only fact that I got correct about this ship is when I said, I don't know. I'd also like to point out that I'm Irish, and I've never been wrong in my life. Look at that. My production team did a hell of a job on that. They took off on cue. That was nice. Front row, crude oil tanker. It says Nassau on it. Esther Spirit. Nassau, but it could be flying any flag today. Here comes a cruise ship. I really like that our Friday night ride didn't cost me any gas. They have a huge RV on that one. That's one of the older, smaller ones. That RV must take up the whole side. And here comes a little boat. Decide they're going to play chicken with the ferry. That's unbelievable. Small ships shouldn't play chicken with big ships. Small boats shouldn't play chicken with big boats. That was cool. I got to see a ship, and we're not even doing a ship video. Well, guys, is it going to be a gentle landing, or are we going to crash into something? No dolphins. I'm going to give my production team a great job on adding the oil tanker and having those pelicans take off on cue, but no CGI dolphins for us today. We're about to land on Mustang Island. Port Aransas is at the northernmost tip of Mustang Island. You can take the ferry to get here, which is awesome. I highly recommend it. Or you can go down to Corpus and take a series of causeways and small bridges to get here. Why don't they build a bridge here? There's no room. The island isn't big enough to support a huge bridge. That'd be cool if they built a tunnel like in the what's that tunnel in the Chesapeake Bay? The Chesapeake Bay Tunnel, I believe it's called. That is awesome. You're out in the middle of the bay driving, and all of a sudden you go underwater and ships pass over you. You're in a tunnel and you can't see land in either direction. Pretty cool. Well, guys, thanks for riding along today. I appreciate you. We'll have a morning video from Port Aransas. Thanks for watching. And thanks again, Art Hasty.